the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the option. Here's Paul. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll stick with him again. Past midfield. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Jets, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
So from the
26-yard
26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
19 right,
They'll look to throw yet again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now
4.
for 2nd down and 4.
All right. 18. What's up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Look at hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here we go.
And the Texans 1st down.
Up the middle they go. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it. Yes.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 21. First down for Houston.
And the Texans, first down.
Wow, that's it.
A gain of 21
On
yards.
18. That's it.
First down, Texans.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10. And the Jets 40-yard.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Oh, ready? On 18. That's it. Look the hot. Look the hot. Good.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
Robin.
13 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Houston.
On 18. That's it. Hey, south.
Now a give up the middle. Oh, the ball's out. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
On play action. Stroud. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
On the play.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. But in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready, break. Tag. Crackle 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Set up. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll slide to a halt as they're picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you gotta make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That's holding at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
First and goal at the
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Hall, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Ready up.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Here we go. Liking 18s. Take go.
He'll drop to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on second down. Stroud on the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing the sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's going to air this one out. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Rush to his right. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down for Houston.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. Finding room to the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
18.
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers. And this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage. And it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Next to score, Texans 14, Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and long.
Here we go, son. Green 19, you got the what?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That is brought in at the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 18. That's it. Good.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
And the Texans first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
18. That's it.
Kirk is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, son. Green.
A first down throw for Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Texans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
A tight end in motion now.
Walk to the right.
Drive to start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? Under.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Oh, right. Tony. Oh, bro.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
19 Texans.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 39-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
118. What's that?
Kirk is the motion man.
Hey.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Jets 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. Whoa. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
First down. Fields. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, Fields. An open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To throw is Fields. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken around the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
A run on 1st down. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Wow, what's that? 118. What's that?
We'll try the right side this time. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
118.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
A handoff as they try to run it here, and he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Hold on. 118. What's that? Wait.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Drop to the right.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Here's Chubb. And he's in! Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it. Yeah. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
A
of
big
31
play
yards.
for the Jets.
And the Jets.
31 yards.
First and 10
Yep.
at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, cut. Delta, Delta. Easy, 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 easy. Alpha, 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 alpha.
Fields to throw. Escaping to, and this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Looking deep for Lazard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big...
This one intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 23.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Nike Texans. Tonight.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
18.
A second down throw for Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Yards on the play.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
A gain of 13 yards.
Nike Texans.
First down, Texans.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, south, south, south. 18.
On play action. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18. White Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here we go, Zach. Go with him, go with him. Move, Zach.
To throw is Fields. On the move left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Jets have a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, working deep downfield. That was not the way. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been,